Welcome everyone to OOP class. Today we are going to talk about abstract class. Class defined in a parenting that simply correct the canon characteristic of another set the class indicates the syntax. And class then declare the insect of method but they implement the dense method the dense to nothing the only the care in consider and the abstract class. Abstract class characteristic. One in the common him in the value class. Two establishing method that necessary have to the implement the subclass, the rival class. Abstract methods with code declared by not defining. They must define in some subclass. An abstract method must belong the abstract class. No copy of the abstract class in the current system because they will not on object while they're on excite the real world.
Override and overload polymorphisms. We are talking about overwriting a method. To override a method in Java, we must have a daughter class that inherits at least one method for the parent class. In this example, it's possible to see in the first code have in the line 1 the code public class case padre and continue have a method public string and soy and return soy la clase padre. In the second code, public class clase hija extends clase padre. In this part is possible to see the inherit in the class. In Java, use a reserved word as override and have equal number name the method public string quien soy is equal to the father and is rewriting the code. In this case, return soy la clase hija. And the next is overload. Overload. We refer to overloading a method. This is applied in the constructor of the class since there are times we need more than one constructor and the moment of implementation it. What I do is to give in the same name as the author but with different parameters. In this example and the similar case, the clase padre and clase hija. But in this type of polymorphisms have a name buscar cliente. It's possible see for sexo, edad, and empresa. This is overloading that methods. Similar name and receive more one parameters.
Uh, is line based class named animal, a white method sound does not implement use pass. This class serves as the template for other class white if from it. Here you a subclass named cat is defined inter from the animal class. The subclass implements the sound method of the base class and returns to the string meow. This demonstrates polymorphism as cat is providing its own implements of sounds method is entering animal. Here, similar to previous case, another subclass named dog is a defined integer for the animal. A class like cat dog implements diversion sounds. A method return is wow, and function is a make a sound is defined taking of object of type animal is argument and calling it sound. Method this is an example of polymorphism, and this function can work in any object intended for animal class. An instance of the cat class is created and named cat. That same an instance of the dog class is created is a dog. The make and sound function is called by the cat. Object is argument to polymorphisms. The function can work with object type cat. In this case, it will print meow because the sound method of the cat class implement return meow. Está return meow. And this sound is a method of the dog object is called do polymorphism. The sound in the method of the class in sound and gov is printed. Example meow and wow.
A graphical user interface is a type interface that allows users to interact with the base or computer programs using visual elements such as windows, buttons, and menus instead of text command. It is more intuitive and user-friendly than command-line interfaces. It is used a wide variety of the base of application to enhance the user experience. To reveal the program interface on the object functionality, with, without revealability, its implementation encapsulation. The implementation can see when affect the color of interface, which does not need implementations and complete time to have implementation of similar methods, behaviors, and underrates in the class. To mod multiple interpreters and possible multiple sets of behaviors to the class.
Graphical User Interface GUI. A graphical user interface is a visual medium that enables users to interact with software through graphical elements, offering a more intuitive and accessible experience compared to the text-based interface. Through visual components such as buttons, text boxes, drop-down menus, and other graphical elements, a user can perform action and receive information in a user-friendly manner. EUI allow users to interact with application more intuitively by providing visual elements that represent function and action. These graphical components are known as widgets, make up the visual structure of the interface and may include buttons, for executing action, text input fields for entering data, and labels for providing descriptive information. In summary, a GUI provides a visual and graphical layer that enhances the interaction between the user and the software, making the experience more intuitive, accessible, and efficient.
See you
Cuando
later.
algo está para ti es inevitable. Hasta que me conoció, ella no se lo esperaba.